We kind of wrap up the show without sharing our plans for the year. What would you like to do for the? What are your dreams, aspirations? What would you like 2021 to look like? What would you? Nobody predicted what 2020 looked like. You know, we never had an idea, but we can also dream. You know, we can also dream and aspire for new things. So let me hear the ladies, and we'll also like to take some tweets on our viewers. What are those kind of things you'd like to do this year? Tokwe, I know you always have a plan, so you better just start with you.
Oh my God. I've written scary goals, and I've started working on them since 2020. But what I really want to do in 2021 is to expand on the areas that God brought me into. So in 2020, everywhere I usually would have made money dried up, obviously during the lockdown. So I had to, I was thinking, and it wasn't like it was from serious brain work, it was just God. I stumbled my way into agric. Everybody that knew me before 2020 knew that I was not a farmer before 2020. But 2020 brought me into farming, and 2020 brought me into real estate. And for me, that was a game changer for my finances, for my drive. And in 2021, I want to expand and rebrand fully as someone that deals in real estate and agricultural investments opportunities. Okay. So that's the frontier. So I'm not taking makeup bookings anymore. I told myself that, yeah, I'm not doing makeup anymore at all. Personally, no more. I've stopped in 2021. Whoa. Yes. From this year on, I'm not doing makeup.
So what will your brand do then?
I'll have the company was going to
do micro shading.
The company will go on with my.
Okay, you will not be personally involved.
I personally. Tokwe Makodige is not doing makeup.
Okay.
But Ewabella will continue to do makeup and exist. My staff there would continue working.
Okay, so if I have like
personally,
like a weekend touring Europe or a week touring Europe, and I need a makeup artist with me,
I'm not
expense paid and everything.
No, I've dabbled in and out last year and for the past years, just doing it a bit. But this year, I'm taking that part out for myself.
So that's as regards what anything exciting.
So, for me, my husband said something, because we don't talk about family. My husband said something to me as we crossed into the new year, and he said he has just one prayer that in this year we will work together as one unit. Because I'm very driven, I'm going here, and he's going, and all of us are running, but we're not. He said he wants synergy in this household. Like, I want you to finish my sentences, I want you to finish my dreams. And when he said that, I was like, okay. I said, we need to print this out and put it in our house, because we need reminders so that we know that we're working towards this.
Mariam, anything?
Okay, so for me, with all the negativity that came 2020, many good things happened for me in 2020, and especially with my family. So yes, church, we were not able to go to church, but we started doing church in my house every Sunday. And my children have gotten to a point where they lead church. So we have become more bonded, more intimate in my house. It has been such a huge blessing in that regard. And I also have this very bad habit where I don't keep in touch with people, you know. I take loved ones almost for granted. So I love you, they know I love them, but I'm not actively showing it. So it was so this is something I want to take on to 2021 to do better in actively being involved with friends, with family, with loved ones, people that have just sacrificed a lot, you know, to be where I am today. So that's something I'm working on. For me also, all the material goals, the monetary goals, I've learned that a lot rests on me and my habits. It's about consistency. These goals are just almost the same. I look through my journal and I'm like, I saw this goal was there last year and it was there. So it's about me being consistent, and that's what I need to work on. Consistency.
Fantastic. Nima, any things this 2021?
So I usually don't do the resolutions like everybody does, but my husband is a big dreamer. So I usually just tag along his dreams. Because when we used to dream apart, we didn't work. We've stopped it since 2015. We had the talk, and I've always just let him lead, and it really works amazingly. I've started a business recently, and I see the turnover, and I'm just looking at him that this man, you should like him. Because my sister-in-law had named him Chideja and Mamaka, because they're supposed to be Igbos, we are too goal-oriented. But we're trying to set up something that gives us time for my children. The truth is, the kind of schedules that we run together leaves our children, thank God for support systems, but leaves our children a lot of times in hands of support systems. So I'm coming and I'm doing redressing every evening. That was not the dream. You know, I had my parents, mother and father available all my life, even into my marriage. And I would love to be available more than I am now for my children. So yes, that would be for 2021, but 2020.
You made money in 2020. Oh, for God.
No, I became a rice merchant in 2019.
Don't talk about that in 2019.
But 2020, the reality of the shortness
of life
and the purpose of life has really, really become close. Because yes, I've lost a lot of loved ones in my past, but I lost a loved one dearest to me in my presence, in my hands. And I saw the way life would live. I grew overnight. I told my husband, I said, as if then you can't even do anything. There's nothing that, as in, I just want to love you and just love you. I don't even have time for anything. Every single second is too important for me to waste. You know? So I've seen how this year I just found out that a friend of mine, very close friend of mine from school, is missing for the past 1 year. And you know, the reality of not knowing whether he's alive or he's dead is almost running me mad, along with the grief of my father's death, because it happened within the same period, the new scheme. So for me, a lot of things that we joke about. Yes, it's good to have grandeur plans, you know, dreams and all of that. I have one, but I've consistently now, especially since my lockdown, because we had to stay indoors. Myself, all 4 members of my family, only us inside our house. We saw what was most important. I had time to cook morning, afternoon. Right. I know how to cook, but I'm just lazy in the kitchen. In that period, I wasn't lazy. Right. I would use the remedies personally with my hands, and I didn't. All those things didn't matter. So let's focus on what is most important for the next year. Let's focus on ourselves, our family, and let's just love, you know, and enjoy life.
All right.
Morayo,
so
we're not running, you know.
No, because I was trying to wrap up. Because
you can come in.
Yes, I can come in. But yeah, so for me,
40.
I turned 40 last year. Yeah, so this year I really want to. One of the reasons why I left TVC was because I wanted to make more money. I wanted to do other things. I was grateful to God, for God was amazing. I mean, he introduced me to so many people that I've been able to consult and do things. But I want to do something that is my skill, that's me, that is not dependent on a company or somebody else. I want to learn something. So I have a few things, and I'm thinking of so many things. I don't know. I just hope, I pray to God to give me focus. Because there are a few things I'm thinking about, which I will share with you guys privately. Okay. But I think that I just ask God to just give me direction, so I can use one. Because all the other things I'm doing are not mine. Anything can go anytime. So I need something that is mine, that is me, that is that I'm building something, and that's what I want to focus on in 2021. And on the fun part, I've been asking God for this. I just want to travel. You know, since I got barred from the US stuff, and I have not traveled. I just got depressed. I used to travel to the UK, to different countries. I go to Dubai, I go to Kenya, you know, but after the US thing happened, it just depressed me. I just didn't want to go to any embassy again. I just dumped my passport somewhere, and since then I've not really done anything. But
how many countries do you want to go?
So this 2021, I want to travel to at least a few countries. Let me just go.
You have to be specific.
I need to go, right?
Just say 2, so that I would hold. You know
Ghana and South Africa. Okay. I've never been to Ghana before. This 2021, I want to go to Ghana and I want to go to South Africa. Okay. After that, hopefully, by God's special grace and mercy, US will release me, because I have a lawyer that's working on the matter in the US. Hopefully, they will release me. You know, Dubai, I've been to Dubai once. You know, but I like to go. But Dubai, everybody's going to Dubai. We've seen everything already. I have followed all of them to Dubai on Instagram. I like to go to Ghana.
You do. I'll follow up with you. In the first quarter, you go to Ghana. We're going to make that happen.
The Ghana one is
very easy. You want to go?
Yeah, I want to go to Ghana. All right. I'm sorry. I don't mind. It would be nice to see.
How about for family?
Yeah.
You have a very big family.
Yeah.
I want to host Mariah, and I was telling my husband, like, how am I going to, like, when Mariah wants to cope, you come with 4 children, yes, you come with grandma, and I don't want her to say, I want Mama to come to my house.
They will assist me carrying the baby.
Yes, I want Mama to come, because I want Mama to pray. Yeah. You know, so I'm like, she has to come with Mama and grandma, and that's 6, so that her husband and herself. I'm like, that's it. Like I said, so there'll be 10 of us, then people that come to the house. I said, okay, let's plan for Mariah.
Exactly. Okay, that's all we can take on the show. We don't finish now.
We still have time. What's the family? What are we looking for 2021 with the family front? Do you have one more shade or?
Are you okay?
Are
They send you to me. By any means, I reject you.
No, but it looks exactly.
You need a girl.
Are you looking for a girl?
You need a girl.
People are just looking for
Everybody,
wrap
let's
my
join
hair.
hands. You shall have a girl.
No. Someone said, no. Someone said that. But you see, when we move to a new house, we'll have a baby. We'll have a baby every day. I say, no.
You don't even try.
We have to run, guys. Unfortunately, that's all we can take on the show. But 2020,
Happy New Year.
2020, as I said, was a bittersweet for many of us. Many sweet parts. Many of us learned. We bonded with our families.
Yeah.
I had a lot of bonding this past year with my family, and just like everybody else. And we also had breakthroughs. You know, you got a new house, you got new things, you got a new business, and I got new consultancy jobs, and we thank God. And we pray 2021 will be a good year for all of us.
All of
our
us.
viewers.
New beginnings.
Please send us your testimonies, your plans for the year. We'd like to retweet, send it to us so we can retweet. Have a fabulous weekend. We'll see you Monday. Bye for now.